Pro Tools.
Greetings. If you're wondering, yes, I got my ear pierced. Why? Well, here at this station we value honesty, so my wife has informed me that I am not as fun as I used to be. And, she's always talking about that actor who plays the pirate guy, and he's got all the piercings, so I figured, hey, I got flair, I can be edgy, I can be unpredictable, so, I went on ahead and, I got my ear pierced. I figured that, that would be maybe an interesting way to spice things up, in the relationship. Uh, it hurts like a mother father. I chose to pierce it myself. I figured that it would be cheaper to do that, and also save the embarrassment of going to the local tattoo and piercing shop and have a guy with jacked pythons with tattoos all over them and watch me bawl my eyes out like a little girl in front of him while he sticks a needle through my ear. So that's that. And also, if they sever off my earlobe, at least it was for a good cause. So, yeah. So, we value honesty here on the program, so why the change? That's the change, and now we can move on. So I have an earring now, and we'll see how this goes, and I guess we can move on to the program. What now? Oh, that's right, the intro. Greetings, folks. Welcome to Random Useless Things I've Noticed, a part of the show where we inform you about very, utterly, outrageously useless information about things I noticed out there in our existing existence. These are very pressing topics. I'm your host, Doodles Matholomews. Okay, so, let's talk. Fashion comes and goes and then comes back around. And, recently, it's been now the turn of the 90s, and this next year coming up will mark 2 decades since the 90s have ended, which makes many of us think, what exactly have we done with our lives? But with that, things do come back around. Now it's been a couple of decades since the 90s, and here is something I noticed. The 90s are back, Jack. You with it? You know what I'm saying? The 90s are back. So, let's go and list a few things. Let's list them off, shall we? Okay, that's the first one. The top knot. So the top knot is a hairstyle which was a 90s thing. You had the buzz back and sides and the ponytail on the top. That was a 90s thing. So that's back in style. It's been around for a while and people still wearing it, man. Which was a 90s thing. So chokers. Chokers. A lot of women are wearing chokers. Chokers is a type of elasticy band that you wear around your neck, kind of like a necklace, and that was a 90s thing, which is now back. Alright, a lot of females are wearing that these days. Undercuts. So, undercuts is a type of hairstyle look thingy madoody, and it features really short back and sides shaved, or really short and then like a longer on the top type of thing, which was a 90s look. And you have the variations of people doing that. So that was a 90s look. High-waisted jeans. So yeah, high-waisted jeans, that was something. during the 90s, which I'm seeing some females wearing high-waisted jeans, also known as mom jeans. But hey, let's see. Maybe that particular thing will just be a little phase, uh, which will come and go. I am still waiting for other things to come and go. Oh, the middle part. The middle part is trying to creep its way back in. I've been informed that in the Australia regions that young men are starting to support this curtains middle part look that was extremely 90s, and maybe we'll be seeing that once again. So there's that. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a heartache. Billy, you drive a booger-colored smart car, okay? Okay? And you're really gonna diss the best-selling boy band of all time? And you know something? You will never harmonize like BSB, ever. You won't, okay? So why don't you go on over there and continue doing whatever that is with the wires and the boards and the blip 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 and headsets and blip blip stuff over there, and why don't you go get a load of this guy, huh? Men are starting to wear hoop earrings again, as more of a trend. Just the regular hoop earrings. Well, would you look at that? Yeah, you think I should take a look at that? What do you think? Yeah? It seems that the young guys are starting to wear hoop earrings more often these days. So there's another one for you. People are wearing flannel more than ever for a while now. Flannel has come back in style, which was super 90s, thanks to the grunge era, and to the grunge bands like Nirvana and Pearl Jam, who wore lots of flannel, and kind of helped made flannel a thing in the 90s, and now it's coming back. Also, I have noticed that a lot of women out there are starting to wear dark lipstick, which was kind of a 90s thing. If you go looking back to the 90s, you get a lot more women wearing some of the darker lipstick, which is pretty interesting how little details like that come back around in style, in and out of style. And it kind of looks like a dark lipstick is starting to come back. Also, what's made a comeback in modern times is the crop top, which is a trend that the females are partaking in, where they have a shirt that exposes some of their midsection. That was something that was also heavily in style in the 90s. If we take a look back to the likes of Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, they did the whole crop top thing back in the 90s era, and it looks like it is coming back. Now, I remember there was one time I was on the public bus, and these two teenage girls came on the bus, and they looked like they were about the age of 15. And I was judging them by their looks and what they were wearing, as usual, and the two girls, by my judgment, seemed like the type of young ladies that would be partaking in what is trendy in the young people. Now, these two teenage girls were wearing a type of jacket, and these girls were both wearing the same style of jacket, which I thought was very interesting. And when I looked at this style of jacket, I do not know what it is called, but it looks very 90s. And not long after that, I went to a mall and I saw that jacket, that type of jacket anyway, for sale. And even on the sign, it let us know that it was of the 90s fashion. So, perhaps this style of jacket is now back in style as well. That is what I've noticed. So yeah, the 90s are back, folks. It seems like we're going back in time. Not literally. I would not like to go back pre-mustache implant, but that's besides the point, folks. So we'll definitely take a look and see how long these trends stick around. And you know something, Backstreet Boys came out with a new single this year. Hear that, Billy? Still coming out with singles a couple decades later. And yeah, so thank you for tuning into the program. Please tune in next time where we discuss things during that program. So thanks. I hope you liked what you saw on the screen, and please take a look around BroTunes here for other fun art. Some of my favorites are the cartoon music videos that we make. You might get a kick out of those, and yeah, please subscribe to stick around for silly stuff. And thanks for watching. I'm your host, Doodles Muse. I'd love to meet Backstreet Boys.